Come On, Come Over. This track was on Jaco's solo album. Harps a little bit more to kind of Tower of Powery line in the verse. It's very much a funky kind of bass riff that sits in there in the verse. When it drops into the chorus section, it's very trademark Jaco. It's bubbling kind of bass line that locks in and bounces around with the drums and against the vocal. Fantastic bass line. I remember when I first heard this, it was just unlike anything I'd heard before. So at the beginning, there's this lovely little opening lick, and I'll play it for you, and then we'll learn it. But it's this. Okay, so what we've got is there's a little trill in the middle. We're starting on a G, which is the 5th fret on your D string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes on it. And then we're kind of sliding from the 4th fret up to the G, and playing a B flat on the top, which is 3rd fret on your G string. There's a little dead note in there as well, I think. So it's. Can you hear that? It's like I'm not fretting anything, I'm just playing a dead note with this finger. It's over very quickly, but it's in there. You can either hit it on the D or the A as a dead note. And then we've got that slide up to the top note there. This is where the little trill comes in. It's from an F to an F sharp to an E flat or a D sharp, which is F 3rd fret D string up to the 4th fret D string, back down to the F again, 3rd fret, that's your trill. And that's 6th fret on your A string. Down to the C, which is 3rd fret A string. And then down to 6th fret on your E string. And then we're following it by these 3 notes from G down to the F. 3, 2, 1. It's a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you'll get your head around it. And then we're into the next section. The next section, this is what it is. Now this takes up most of the verses, so this is nice, easy. Once you've dropped into this section and you've learnt this bass line, it just locks into the drum part. Okay, I'll show you what that is and where it's played. We're starting on fret 8 on your D string. So that's a B flat on your D string, fret 8. And we're going 8, 9, 10 on your D string, 8 on your G string, back to 10 on your D string. And with your right hand, this is quite tricky. You have to get it nice and tight and locked into the part. Play it with your first 3 fingers, leaving your little finger free. The reason for that is because you want to play the first note of the next riff with your little finger. And this I've found is the easiest way of doing it. The next start of the next riff will be on fret 11 with your little finger. 8, so it's fret 11 on your E string, which is an E flat. 8, 9 and 10 on your A string. 8 on your E string for the ending. So you get this. Cross your little finger, end on your first finger. And this hand here, you need to lock into what you're playing, because it's quite fast. Okay, that's the verse riff. That's nice and easy. You can kind of sit on that once you've got it sussed. In total, we have 8 bars of riff before the vocals come in. If you're playing with the record, if you're playing with the playthrough, it's basically 8 bars of bass line, dropping into 16 bars of where the vocals would come in, with a stop at the end of 2 Cs, which is this 8th fret note. And that's 12 complete bass riffs before it drops into the chorus. I'm calling this a complete bass riff, is this. So that's a complete bass riff. So you play that 12 times, or you play 24 bars. That's what it is, total of the bass riff before it drops into the chorus. Then we're into this little pickup. So once you've played the double stop of the C, you hear the horn part go da 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 da. There's a little pickup, which is from your C, and that's 3 notes: C, C sharp, and D. That's fret 3, 4, and 5 on your A string, and we're into this bubbling middle section.